Previously on Survivor, the players were split up and competed in a smashing immunity challenge. It went back and forth between both groups, but in the end, the group of Steven, Jordan, Annie, and Chris pulled victorious. Chris tried to take control of the game by targeting the most strategic player, Josh.
But I mean, I've been told directly to my niece that she's eating them, so...
However, a small conversation between Ellie and Steven ultimately was her demise, as she received the most votes at Tribal Council. But she received a clue to a second idol. 8 remain, who will be voted out tonight.
Hello. Welcome. There's still 8. Congrats. It's great. So, we are now going to start our... We now are going to start our next challenge. Before we do, I'm going to split you guys into your teams. When I call your color, you'll stand wherever when you're in the shop. So, purple, white, blue, pink, then black, green, red, yellow. You guys need to be over here. Yeah, you guys need to be over here.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay, these are the next tribes for this round. Now, I never mentioned at the start because I'm crazy. So, you guys want to know how much you guys are playing for today, don't you? You want to know you're going to be playing for some money, and the winner is going to go away with $60 today. So the winner will walk away with $60, so it's just that much more icing on the cake to let you win. Now, we're going to get to the next challenge. The winning team will get a special reward. You guys will get to take a nice air conditioning car ride. We're going to go ahead and journey over to the hole in the rock. You get an adventure, check it out, look around. It's a nice little getaway from camp to hopefully explore nature, bond, do what you need to do. And that's what we're playing for this round. No tribal council this episode. We're just playing for reward. Okay? And here is the challenge. There is going to be 2 people who are going to be solving a puzzle. You are going to try to put the puzzle together. Once the puzzle is correct and put together, the other 2 are going to take the bean bags and try to knock the puzzle over. Once the first tribe to knock all the puzzle pieces off the ledge wins the fun reward to the hole in the rock. So, I'll explain off camera exactly what we're doing, and then we'll get started. Survivors ready? Go! No helping. You can't help the puzzle people.
Alright,
Can't help.
So that one has to go in the middle.
Alright, and then you want to try like the next biggest ones to be like on the sides or something.
That's going to be 14. There's 12.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Get her done.
I knew the answer to this puzzle. It took me like 10 minutes to do it, so we'll see how you guys do.
Oh, shit. 13, there's a 1.
Cups have to be on the back side or front side?
You have to knock them off the ledge. Over here.
She wants one, so let's use the 8. There's another 2
Who's going to be able to get this?
Outstones.
Yeah, there's numbers on each side.
I would move that one to 6 or something. This is
Purple.
the ones that have high numbers on say on that side. So that's got a high number. This is high.
Yellow's doing something to the cups.
Strategic. Okay, so that's, yeah, so this is
Coming? Yellow! Got it! You can advance on and throw! Play it! Hit him down! 4 more to go! Watch that right.
This is a 12. This is a 13.
Very high. Yellow has 2 left. Oh, that's nice. Yellow still at 2. Close. Oh, one more and yellow will win. Yes!
I hope that came out.
Challenge!
Guys, I feel like we all equally contributed.
That was well done.
Yeah, it was a good win.
That was well played.
Josh and I needed to get on an immunity here. We hadn't won. Yeah,
It's not immunity, it's just reward, but it's nice to win.
It's not a party.
Yeah, it's
The reward.
Yeah.
mentally is nice.
Have they ever hiked this thing before, or is this all first time for everybody?
First time for me. I was actually gonna ask the same thing. Heard of it? It's definitely a tourist attraction.
Just take it in. That was them walking at first. How do you guys feel about this? Getting a nice break from the game. How do you feel? You guys. Do you guys think this is gonna? You guys think this is gonna strengthen a bond between you guys, or what do you think about this?
Yeah. Like I said, came together once. So you need to looking for immunity down there?
I think someone already found it. The golden snitch.
Yeah, they got it in the game.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
I mean, the reason I say that is us four, they're physically strong, and I think they're going to want to try to get an advantage.
Kind of thought about that too when we won. I was like, well, it's good to win, but now they're over there looking for the immunity idol. But this is worth it.
So, we know there's a hidden immunity idol, so we kind of walked around to search for that for a little bit and kind of tried to talk some strategy and figure out how the voting went on the previous voting as well.
Alright. I'm on your side, I promise.
Are you?
Yeah. We our 4 people that won the last challenge, we had all agreed to vote Josh out, and then Annie switched hers to you at the last minute. Because she saw you and Steven over there talking. She was thinking you guys were like in cahoots to do something. So that's why she switched hers to you.
So you're saying that you, Jordan, and Steven voted for
Me, Jordan, and Steven all voted for Josh.
all voted for Josh.
Right.
So you're saying everyone on my team voted against me?
Pretty sure. Like the 3 of them all voted for you, plus Annie, and then I think yours had to be the vote for Elliot.
Yeah,
so.
I wanted to see who was voting for me or not.
But I know at least one person has a clue to where it's at, so hopefully I can kind of be close to them the whole time, so I can see where they're headed, what they're looking for.
So
It was not. That was our plan was to get Josh out because we know he's a strategy guy, so we wanted to get him out.
I knew I couldn't trust him. I saw him talking to everyone, and he tried to get at me by talking about Harry Potter, and I was like, that's why I voted for someone else. I was like, I'm gonna see, because if I voted for him, which I initially planned to do, it would have been a tie, which I don't know what we would have done in that situation.
Chris is coming for blood. I'm pretty nervous about it. Every time he comes to talk to me, I'm getting nervous.
I don't really trust anyone on this plane.
I know. Steven and I, before the game started, said we were teaming up together. So Steven and I are together. Even though it may not look like it right now, but Steven and I are together. We're trying to like keep it apart right now because we don't want people like. But I'll let you know because I want you to stick around.
Okay.
Stick around. So I'm on your side. I'm on Steven's side. Pretty sure Jordan will be with Steven and I until like at one point he needs to turn on us. But I don't know. I think if the 4 of us can kind of vote together, I think we can kind of control things.
I feel like Annie switched her vote at the last minute, so I'm a little worried about about being teamed up with her. So.
I think now, especially if we get a chance to vote someone out, I think we should definitely try and get Annie out.
Annie?
Yeah.
Okay.
With me?
Yeah. With
Alright.
you.
Interestingly enough, I now know more than ever that I can't trust Chris. He came up to me and told me that he, Jordan, and Steven are all together in an alliance, which is alarming to me because Steven said he wasn't in an alliance with anyone. If anyone, it was with Annie. So there's 2 different stories there.
We talked a little bit about the previous vote and stuff like that. Elliot and I kind of went and tried to search for the idol, but we couldn't find anything, so we didn't unfortunately have any luck.
So I made the decision to go looking for an idol without Steven, even though I told him what my first clue was, but I didn't tell anyone else I got a second clue. And so I did find the idol while everyone was off talking. Okay, so it says, congratulations, you've found the greedy idol. If played correctly, the greedy idol will turn into a second idol for you to use. You can successfully play this idol on someone or yourself and save them from going home. You will get this idol back to use one more time. In order to use the idol, you must wait for all the votes to have been cast and must wait for Drew to ask if anyone would like to play Hidden Immunity Idol. Now would be that time to do so. At that time, you may stand up and present this idol to Drew and let him know who you are playing it on. This idol is only good until the final 5. That includes the second idol that would come from this. You're able to give this to someone as well if you so choose.
Welcome to round 4 of the game. You're all still here. How does everybody feel? No one has left this game yet.
Shocked.
What, you want to elaborate more?
Shocked that nobody's left.
I'm shocked to have it.
All the twists, yeah. Yeah, and Jordan's pretty confident, so.
I would have wrapped it up hours ago, but we keep powering through.
And boys who went on that whatever we just did, the rock. How did that make you feel?
Didn't suck.
You guys are great.
I don't have feelings.
No feelings.
I'm a little jealous. I've always wanted to go up there. It's kind of sad I didn't get to go.
What'd you get?
We're not talking about anything, so I think something happened.
We actually felt like the advantage might be with y'all down here with the idol. The losers, yeah.
That would have been nice.
What idol? The hidden idol. The hidden idol? Why do you know about this idol? There we go.
You guys are great. Now we're going to the next challenge. So when I call your color, the 4 will go here. Like you'll sit in the same spots, but like when I call your color, 4 will go here, 4 will go here. Black, green, red, and pink over here. The other 4 over here.
Yeah. But
Sit in the same spots. Sit. Great. Okay, these are your next teams. This round, we are going to compete, and the competitors are great. I'm calling them competitors. So, here's how this challenge is going to work. One person is going to be somewhere over here. They're going to be holding 2 buckets out like this. 2 other people will have cups. They're going to run down to the water, and you want to fill the buckets of the opposing team. The goal of this challenge is one of 2 things. One, the team who can outlast each other holding this, or the 4th person who is figuring out, it's not really a puzzle, but it's sort of a puzzle. So you're going to have cards, and you're going to order them 1 through 100. The first team to place them in the correct order, 1 through 100, or the first team to drop, like whoever, if you win the puzzle, you win. If you drop, you lose. Okay, I'll explain off camera too, but you got it? And this round, the winning tribe is all safe. And we are going to go to tribal council, and you are going to vote for someone to do something. Could be eliminated, could go do something, could be for something. I'm not telling you what you're voting for until we get to tribal council. Then you will know what you are voting for.
Before we vote.
You will know before you vote. Okay? So, good luck. Survivors ready?
Don't spill dookie water on my shoes.
Go! See what will happen first. Will be someone dropping or people with cards?
That arm is stronger, so you guys know.
Come on, Danny.
Who will be able to get it? Similar strategies. We'll see. Card people are working on it. Looks like a lot of dirt water. First putting some into Elliot's. Elliot seems to get pretty full on one side, but not the other. Strategy, will it work? Elliot put some more in. They're working on one of Elliot's while Jordan has a mixture of both. We'll see what strategy pays off. Clay seems to be getting dirt in his to make it heavier. Will that help? We're working on Elliot's second one now too. Can you do it? Elliot's shaking right now. It's getting close. Elliot is shaking, but can he continue to hold it up? Seems like he is. Jordan doesn't seem to have moved an inch.
on, Jordan.
Come on, Jordan, you got this.
So you can do it. They both seem to be struggling now. Will Elliot be able to hold it up?
Elliot.
Come on, Jordan, you gotta dig deep, Jordan.
Jordan now is struggling. Who will be able to keep it up? It's the moment of truth.
Balance me out, boys. Come on, let's go. Get the other one ready.
Elliot tucking some smack to them. See how it goes. Still anyone's game, and the card people are still working. Purple seems to have a little bit of a lead, or yellow, it's pretty close.
Oh, there's totally a little place. Yeah.
No?
It was!
Both seem to be struggling a little bit. Elliot's been holding on strong for a while now. Seems like it's probably going to come down to the people holding the buckets. Getting close. And Josh seems to be very close for purple. Chris trying to shank it in there. Then I guess Josh says he's done for purple. Let's look. Purple wins immunity. Whoever purple is, I don't know who you are.
That's us.
You four? Jordan, Josh, Chris, Steven. You have won immunity. The other four of you, I'm sorry, but you guys are absolute losers.
So, I feel like I've been doing pretty well in the challenges today. I pretty much won the last two challenges for my tribe. The last one, for the immunity, that was all on me, even though I thought I was behind Annie for like a long time. So I was proud of being able to help us get immunity that time.
I don't know. I'm kind of concerned about the last vote because some people told me that they were going to vote for a certain person and they didn't. So I kind of got mixed information from some individuals. So I'm kind of not trusting them. So I'm not really sure.
I kind of have an alliance with Annie, kind of with Clay, but I don't really think I'm their primary person. I'm kind of in no man's land. I'm seeing where everyone's falling. I mean, as much as Chris and Steven are acting like they're not an alliance, they are. I'm sorry, Chris and Jordan are alliance. They're definitely an alliance, even though they're playing that it's not. Steven's probably their third.
I was thinking Annie, but I'm not sure where she and Clay are in their challenge. Chris told me, he tried to make it seem like Annie switched sides and voted for me and not Josh, but I just have a feeling that it was Steven, Chris, and Jordan who voted for me, and Josh. So I feel like those are the four I can't trust, even though they're telling me I can't trust them.
Right now it's probably Ellie, just because we've both kind of confided a secret in one another that we each have. So definitely feel a little bit of a strong alliance with her right now.
And Steven's probably been trying to get Ellie as like the next person on board.
I think I need to go after and just stop trying to finesse it and just kind of straight chop off the head of the snake and just try to make one quick move.
But I'm hoping to start being able to get some targets on other people other than me.
But right now I think I might put myself in jeopardy, so it could be a little bit scary right now.
I don't know, because I don't want to give somebody that I want gone some possible advantage. So, plus I already know there's 2 advantages and they're huge, so I'd like to get some of that on my team. So we'll see.
If we're voting for someone to get an advantage, then I don't know who I would vote for, because I don't know if I want someone to get an advantage over me.
I just have to try and determine when I can do that, and also if I should tell anyone about the second idol. I don't know if I should keep it a surprise or if I should try to form an alliance now.
I really need to talk with Ellie and try to form some sort of bond with her. I haven't really gotten an opportunity because we haven't really been on a tribe where we can do that. So, I don't know, I'm in no man's land. I don't really like being in no man's land.
I think a lot of people are trying to get me out. Even Chris right now is trying to play certain people against me. He's really trying to get in my head. He's like got a lot of plots going. And so I'm not sure who I can trust right now for an alliance.
I don't want to go to tribal. That's great.
Welcome, guys, to Tribal Council. Winning team, raise your hand because I forgot where you were. So Jordan, Chris, Josh, and Steven, all of you guys are safe tonight, which means Clay, Ellie, Elliot, Annie. One of you 4 is going to be voted out of Tribal Council tonight. So, here's how it's going to work. We're going to do the same thing as last time. All 8 of you are voting. You're voting for one of the 4 you want to vote out of Tribal Council tonight. And we will go from there. It's voted out of Tribal Council tonight. So you can interpret that however you'd like. I'm not going to say if it's out of the game or if it's not. That's up to you. So, last couple questions here. Steven, how did it feel to win? I feel like you've won almost every single challenge so far. Am I in a wrong assumption?
Thanks for pointing that out, Drew. I didn't want to jinx myself. Yeah, I've been fortunate to be on the winning team 4 times.
So 4 out of 4, you've been on the winning tribe.
Yeah, you can't ride that forever though. You gotta keep trying to win every challenge, no matter what team you're on. So you win, you're okay. So.
Does anyone think that's going to put a target on Steven's back, being able to win 4 out of 4? I don't think anybody else has won 4 out of 4. Have you? Oh, you're right. Okay, well, Jordan and Steven, does that put a target on their backs, does everybody think, or?
I'd say more so Jordan, because listen to him.
Come and get it.
And then there's Steven over here. He's cool.
How have people been liking this game? Like, it's different than it normally has been, but again, it's the season of first, and we've wanted to build you guys. We wanted to be able for you guys to build your bonds and form them for the later half of the game. Has people been liking this aspect, or do you wish, I wish this person was out of the game? Ellie?
It would have been nice to see at least one person go so far. I think it would I don't know, I think it would just help it be more interesting if we knew that there was a big chance that
Does anyone think anyone's ever going to go home, or is it just going to be eight people the whole game?
We're all going to win and get participation.
Anybody else agree with Jordan that you're going to get participation ribbons and all win?
Well, you said you would never do that, so I'm going to go with no.
Or it could be Josh and you. Josh and Josh. Get it? Okay. Sorry, that was good. I liked that. That was great. But Elliot, what's going through your mind? How have you been liking the day so far?
Well, I mean, I'm having fun, but I've lost every challenge, so it's pretty heavy.
Has anybody else lost every single challenge? Elliot, you're the only one. How do you think that's going to set you up for the later half of the game? Are people going to look at you as easy to beat, or I don't think he deserves to be here?
I don't know. I don't think there's been a lot of attention brought to me, so I think I'm still in that back burner stage. But now that it's being brought forth that I lost every time, I think now people are going to think about it. And maybe they don't want that bad change. So.
I've heard talks of advantages, idols. Does anyone think they're in play, or they're just not exist? What do people think? Chris?
Definitely some kind of reason. Players have been taken away somewhere different. You know, each time someone's won,
Is anybody worried tonight that they're going to be voted off tribal council? The 4 who are safe. One of you are fucking going. Oh, excuse me. One of you are going, so I don't know. It seems like we may have a blind side tonight. Yeah, Ellie? You think you're going to get the votes again?
Yeah.
Because you were at the bottom. Have you not made your way back up to the top? Well, no. Like last time, no advantages or idols are allowed to be played tonight. So it's open up to any of the 4. It is going to be time to vote. Jordan, you'll be first.
So this is kind of a toss-up for me.
In this round, I can't.
And I'm pretty sure this is not to get him out, this is to give him an advantage in the game of some sort, so trying to whisper in her ear. So, well, this is pure crotch shot, so enjoy that.
Alright. Unfortunately, nobody talked strategy with me this time because we were busy. So I'm voting for the same person because I don't know who else to vote for.
Not who I wanted to vote for, but someone's gotta go.
I'll go tally the votes.
Okay, guys. I'll read the votes. Once they're read, that person will need to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Annie. Sorry. Ellie. Ellie. Annie. That's 2 votes Annie, 2 votes Ellie, 4 votes left. Ellie. Annie. It's 3 votes Annie, 3 votes Ellie, 2 votes left. Ellie. 1 vote left. And the person who needs to leave tribal council area immediately, Ellie. Ellie, need you to go ahead and leave. You guys have just voted Ellie out of tribal council. She has now left the area immediately. You guys, congratulations. You can go back to camp.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
But
next
the game
time on
is about
Survivor.
to change. You guys have been playing in teams all day. That was a first to hopefully help build those bonds that are going to help you in this later half of the game. You now are all going to be competing in individual immunity challenges.
I guess I expected it to happen. This time especially, I'm not surprised at the outcome. I'm actually surprised at how many people did vote for Annie. I thought maybe everyone would be gunning for me. So it's nice to see that I have a few people out there that are voting for me, or not against me anyway. But I just